welcome to Titanium Taurus Tarot, and today I will be doing a what will your current perspective gift you video. Alright, so for this I'll be using some concepts from Superconscious Education brought to us by Chris Duncan, and I will be also using the Star Spinner Tarot deck. Alright, and with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, let us get into the cards and concepts. So the first group of individuals I will be divining for are my perfectionists, the individuals who intuitively know how things should be done in order for them to turn out great. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my perfectionists, please come forward and share what will their current perspective gift them this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my perfectionists, please come forward and share what their current perspective will gift them this week. And you got the 5 of coins. Feeling less than stellar, feeling down on yourself, feeling left out in the cold, or feeling not taken care of. Okay, I see like this little child is under this queen's cloak, and he has a coin in front of him, but all he's doing is moping and moping and doping, right, about his current circumstance. So, if you don't want that, try to open up your physiology. See, because the kid is like hunched over, looking down and whatnot. But if you want to manifest other things than moping and groping, right? Moping, feeling bad and feeling sad for yourself, what is suggested is that you open up your physiology. Okay? So that was it for the individuals who are perfectionists. Alright, so now on to the individuals who are helpers, meaning who intuitively know how to assist anyone in any given situation, any time, in any place, and whatnot. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good, and you got a follower. And that follower is pointing towards the right, which means it is quickly coming in, or it's happening in the deep future. How deep a future, I don't know, but if you continue doing what you've been doing up to this point, it is definitely going to happen. So this is the King of Swords. King of Swords. So what will the King of Swords permit you to do? Or the fact that you've manifested the King of Swords into your reality, or are becoming the King of Swords, my gorgeous helpers, alright, indicates that you will be in charge of all your thoughts, of all that is mental. You'll know how to manage your thoughts and whatnot. So you'll be in charge of all of that, alright? So that was it for my helpers. Now on to my achievers, the individuals who intuitively know how to set goals and go about achieving them one by one. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my achievers, please come forward and share what their current perspective will gift them this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my for my achievers, please come forward and share what their current perspective will gift them this week. And you got, what is it? Excuse me. The 8 of Chalices. The 8 of Chalices. Wanting to be somewhere else. Wanting to be somewhere else, not wanting to be here right now. Wanting to be somewhere else with someone else. Alright, notice how she is looking at a castle, and she is sitting, at least in her dream or her reverie or her daydream, she is like on a beach or on in front of a lake. Like, I'm talking beach because here we're winter and it's snowing and it's full on February. Maybe you guys want to go out on a trip. Who knows? So, and this kind of the castle kind of reminds me of a resort type of thing. I know this is not really depicting sunny beaches, but it's just an idea, right? So maybe my achievers want to be somewhere else, enjoying the hot weather or warmer weather, should I say? Because to me, it's not that warm. It's actually pretty cold. Oddly enough, from because I have titanium rods in my body due to my accident, so when you have titanium rods, you either have one or two things. Your body is either always hot or always cold. And I'm the one who gets always cold. So for me to be anywhere near hot, it has to be at least a plus 25 Celsius, which I don't know how much that is in Fahrenheit. But I can't. I go to like Mexico in the winter time, and it's like spring for me, and I'm just like, no, I don't enjoy it as much. That's just me. Being able to go near the beach is always a plus. I just won't be as warm as many. That's it. So that was it for my helpers. All right. So now on to that was for my achievers. All right. So yes, that was for my achievers. So now, wait, no, I'm not taking these. On to my individualists. The individuals who intuitively know what to place in the center of attention, how long to keep it there, for what aim, and what purpose. So, please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message. For my individualists, please come forward and share what their current perspective will give them this week. Please, God, angels, and guides. And you got the Judgment card. I personally see this as a Libra card, but that is me. All right. Not just because I'm a Libra, but partly because you're putting you're passing judgment on something. You're weighing the scales. You're deciding what's best and what's not, right? So that's just me, my individualists. So what your current perspective will give to you is either a situation that you will pass judgment on, or you will be in a situation that needs to be who needs to have judgment passed on, or you will either become this, or you will or your intuition is going to become on point. Like, I know that my intuition is on point right now, and I foresee things happening half a day before they actually happen, or a couple of minutes before they actually happen. So it's pretty cool. So that was it for my individualists. Now on to my investigators, the individuals who intuitively know what to research, where to research it, how long to research it, and with what aim and what purpose. Alright, so please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my investigators, please come forward and share what their current perspective will give them this week. Is it the 8? Yes, an 8 of swords pointing towards the left. Now, cards that come out pointing towards the left, to me, as a reader, indicate that they either happened in the past or they're happening super slowly. Now, the 8 of swords is feeling trapped in your own mind. and not being able to see the way out. But if you see this, if you look at the image on the card, all she has to do is shake her head and that ribbon will come flying off. So what this would indicate is that what you are either attracting, well, this was pointing towards the left, by the way. So either what you have come out of or what you are slowly getting out of is the sense that you are powerless in regards to your current life experience, if that makes sense at all. Okay, so that was it for my gorgeous investigators. Now, on to my loyalists, the individuals who intuitively know what to stay loyal to, how long to stay loyal to it, with what aim, what purpose, and so on and so forth. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my loyalists, please come forward and share what their current perspective will gift them this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my loyalists, please come forward and share what their current perspective will gift them this week. Please, God, angels, and guides. And you got the Six of Swords. Awesome. Moving from choppy waters to calmer waters, meaning you're going from something difficult to something easy. And going from something difficult to something easy. I just noticed something. The individual that is in complete white has a skull mask in front of their face. Well, that could be indicative of the ferryman that most stories have in regards to the underworld. That is very interesting. I have actually never seen that before. This is like the first time I noticed it. I don't know what that means at this moment, but all I know is that the Six of Swords would indicate that you're going from difficult moments to easy moments. Okay, my gorgeous loyalists. So that was it for you guys. That was it for you guys. So right now, we're moving on to my enthusiasts, the individuals who intuitively know what to be enthusiastic about, how to get others enthusiastic about it as well, and so on and so forth. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my enthusiasts, please come forward and share what their current perspective will gift them this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my enthusiasts, the people who can get others to be enthusiastic about things as well as themselves, and for what aim and what purpose. Please come forward and share what their current perspective will gift them this week. Please, God, angels, and guides. And you got the Four of Chalices. The Four of Chalices. Feeling down in the dumps. Yet notice how interesting. Okay, because a couple of cards back, for my achievers, I got the Eight of Chalices. Right? So it was like this. The first card I pulled was the Eight of Chalices. Now I pull the Four of Chalices. Notice that we have this pretty much the same background. Okay. Two different individuals. One human, the other mermaid-like. Okay. And this one is kind of like hopeful. She's like, I want to go there. I can't wait to go there. I can't wait to get on the plane and to go there. We're going to have so much fun. And I'm going to be able to eat whatever I want and drink whatever I want and be able to do whatever I want. And yet this person, so she's hoping and wishing for a better future. While as this person, all right, my enthusiasts, I can't remember what direction. Okay. Now I know. Okay. But this person is feeling down in the dumps. This person is like, woe is me. Why is my life turning out like this? Why can I not get a break? Why can't I catch a break? But she's like, oh my God, this is so boring. Jesus. When is something interesting going to happen? Notice how she's like completely focused on her own circumstances, and yet because she's not looking out onto the water and seeing the beautiful reflection of the moon on it, which is a sight to behold in normal times, but she's too concentrated on her problem, and so she cannot see the issue, and so she cannot see the blessing that God has given her, because she's too concentrated on her flippin' problem. Get out of your own head. I feel like this is what I would say to my younger self. So get out of your own head and see the blessings that are around you and appreciate them as they are. See the glass half full instead of seeing it half empty, and you'll be able to get the best out of the situation. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so that was it for my enthusiasts. Now on to my protectors, the individuals who intuitively know what to keep safe, how long to keep it safe for, and with what aim and what purpose. So, please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for the protectors. And the Two of Cups popped out before, but I put it back in. So, please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my protectors. Please come forward and share what their current perspective will gift them this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my protectors. Please come forward and share what their current perspective will gift them this week. Please, God, angels, and guides. And you got the King of Wands. Someone who is in charge of all his actions, who knows what he's doing, who is intentional in whatever he does. And who not just is intentional with his actions, but I'm using he, but in actuality this is the energy. So if you are intentional with all your actions and you are in charge of whatever it is that you do, and you get the exact result that you want due to that, this is you. This could be you. This is probably you, is what I'm getting. Okay, so that was it for my protectors. So basically what you are attracting right now, my gorgeous protectors, is you being, so this is either you becoming this or you attracting someone who is like this into your reality. Meaning you are attracting someone who is in charge of all they do, who is intentional in everything they do as well, and so on and so forth. So now, that was it for my protectors. Now on to my chameleons, the individuals who intuitively know what intuitive style to use in any given situation. So, please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my chameleons, please come forward and share what their current perspective will gift them this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my chameleons, please come forward and share what their current perspective will gift them this week. Please, God, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good. And you got the Four of Pentacles. And I was expecting something better. Well, the Four of Pentacles. Feeling down on yourself, noticing that you have 3 pentacles here, but you are longing for the 4th one, but instead of looking at the 4th one, you are concentrating on the 3 that you have. And you're like, woe is me. Why don't I have 4 pentacles? Why do I not have a complete set? Why? But you're not, if you notice, she is looking downwards on the 3 pentacles. She's not actually and generally in the non-verbal communication style, when someone looks down, you automatically indicate that they are in you automatically think that they are not in a creative headspace. They are actually they are contemplating what currently is, and they're not wanting to expand on what currently is or create what they actually want, right? If on this card she was looking at the 4th pentacle and had a different facial expression on her face, because her eyes would be looking upwards and not downwards, right? I would say that she is imagining what she can do in order to in order for her to manifest that 4th pentacle in her set. But because she's looking down and because she's looking all mopey and gropey, right? Mopey and dopey. I don't know why I'm saying gropey. It's like she's groping something. But anyway, the reason why I say that she's not really in a creative prospect is because of her physiology and because of her facial expression. And if you know anything about nonverbal communication or paraverbal communication, well, I can't really talk of paraverbal, because paraverbal would be like the size, the intonation, the vocabulary, not the vocabulary, that would be verbal, the size, the pauses, all those things. If we heard what she was, her mannerisms, her all this, it would be like, oh my God, why can't I have my 3rd pentacle? I mean, my set is not complete. Why? That is what I'm picking up from this card. But if her physiology and her facial expression was, as I was saying, if her physiology and her facial expression were in any way, shape, or form different, I might have given a different reading to this card. But because she's looking downwards and because she is all mopey and dopey, I am saying that she is not actually creating the reality she wants. She's actually contemplating the reality she already has, and she's recreating that because she has not come out of the, oh, woe is me, why can't I create the 4th pentacle, when all she has to do is look up and see that 4th pentacle and be like, how can I rope that 4th pentacle in, right? I mean, it's what makes sense. So that was it for the individuals that do not feel good enough. What am I talking about? No, that's not it. So this is for the chameleons, all right? So with my gorgeous triple tears, this is all that I have for you guys this week for this video series. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.